What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk here, back again for another video. Trying to add to the aesthetic, I guess, or trying to add to this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the light. I'm messing around with it. I only got one. I'm probably gonna get more, but I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to make these videos better for you guys, but I kind of like this. But anyways, we need to talk, okay? Because there's been a lot of discussion today about the Grammys and specifically Blackpink. Of course, you guys know, being a huge Blink myself, I was reading Twitter and I was looking into things and I thought, okay, I really need to explain to everybody why Blackpink wasn't nominated this year, and why I do believe they will be nominated next year. And I also want to congratulate BTS. Now, people don't realize that on this channel I react to all groups and I'm a huge fan of all groups. Like, I literally have a BTS poster there, and more posters are coming up on the wall of like ITZY and Card and everything like that. I have more Blackpink and BTS posters. I support all groups, and at the end of the day, K-pop needs to be recognized by the Grammys more and more. And I do believe that awards don't mean everything. I think it's the connection between the artist and the fan that means the most, and that, you know, awards are mostly just there. They're there for accomplishments. They're nice to have, for sure, and that's what we're going to get to. But I am super pumped for BTS to be nominated at the Grammys. They definitely deserve it, and Blackpink will get their recognition next year, and that's why I wanted to make this video. I don't want people arguing on Twitter. It's crazy. Twitter is crazy today. Usually it's always crazy, but it's very crazy today. So I wanted to make a discussion video right now. So first of all, I need to bring this up, and I'm going to pull something up for everybody to see here on the screen. So these are the requirements on the screen. So the albums that could qualify, or the music that could qualify, would be between September 1st, 2019 and August 31st, 2020. So Blackpink's album clearly came out after August 31st. Therefore, it would not qualify for any of the categories in the Grammys. So it doesn't, you know, you can forget about that. Blackpink didn't have much that released between this that would have been recognized by the Grammys. Of course, they had a couple, they had a single and they had a collaboration that came out, but very late. I think that this date here is the reason why, you know, Blackpink was not a part of the Grammys this year, which makes sense in my opinion. Obviously, it should make sense to everybody because they did not qualify because of this date. So there's that. And the next thing I need to explain here is the best new artist. Now, they must have a minimum of 5 singles tracks or 1 album. And until 2020, there was a maximum of 30 single tracks or 3 albums, but this maximum limit was removed for the 2021 award season. So there is no more maximum anymore. So best new artist can be, you know, whatever the Grammys deem as a best new artist. They may not have entered into this category more than 3 times, including as a performing member or of an established group. So they can still qualify for this. I believe that they've already tried to last year. I don't know if they did this year, but even if they did, they still could go into it next year, which they definitely should be. And I think with an album now and they're a little bit more established, I think that Blackpink will definitely get into that best new artist category. And I think that they're also going to get into some of the global and pop nominations, which I really do believe is a strong possibility. So and look, see, must have achieved a breakthrough into the public and impacted the musical landscape during the eligibility period, which I definitely believe that they have since the album has dropped. They have collaborations with, you know, Cardi and Selena Gomez, so that they're breaking through into that. But Blackpink is also global. It's the same thing with BTS. They're becoming more global as the days go on and as the charts go on, because they are, you know, they're on the charts, they're doing their thing. And I think that that's something that people are missing here, is that there is a bit of a climb to get to, you know, Grammy status. And again, I'm going to say it again, congratulations to BTS, because Dynamite is a great song. It did well in the charts. I really enjoy that song, and it's doing well and it's being nominated for awards. So it makes sense. So kudos to them, and Blackpink will get their time, and I believe that next year is going to be a strong possibility. And like I said, you know, people are getting really upset on Twitter. People are not looking into all the details. They're not looking at the fact that there is an opportunity for them to be eligible next year. And I seen people like saying they were waiting for these nominations and saying that they were waiting to see the results today. But guys, it's next year. Their eligibility period is not now. It's going to be next year. So just wait on that. It doesn't make sense to freak out now. It's going to be next year that they have all the eligibility for. And by then it'll be a little bit more clear on if they're releasing more music within this year. I think like Rosé's solo stuff could be coming out. Blackpink also has teased, like YG has teased, I should say, that there's going to be another single. So I would also like people to, just calm down a little bit here and understand that there's more to this, and it's not just, oh, they're not nominated, well, forget it, we need to give up, it's never going to happen. I also believe by next year, groups like BTS will break into, the album of the year category conversation. And I think that, other groups too, like I believe like groups like Red Velvet, like there's a ton of groups that could break into the Grammy categories next year, in other award shows as well, that will change the Grammys outlook. Like, and let's be honest here, the Grammys have never been the best. They've had their issues. They've had a lot of problems. They've snubbed Kendrick Lamar many times. I mean, this year they snubbed The Weeknd pretty bad. Hopefully I'm in focus, guys. I'm looking at this camera. I'm not really sure if it's working too well, but we need to wait, because the Grammys are going to be the Grammys, and they're going to have their problems. And I think that next year is really the year where you're going to see a lot more of a domination when it comes to K-pop in the categories, in the pop record categories, because you got to remember too, like Blackpink had a few English songs on this album, so that could help. And when I was recording my reaction to the songs, I was thinking, this seems to me like Blackpink is not just satisfied with being known as a K-pop group. They want to be, in other, established as a pop group, not just as, the K-pop group. And I think that it's unfair for people to categorize it as, oh, it's just K-pop, like they'll have their own category. No, like they need to be in the main categories. They need to be involved in it. If they make quality music and it's better than what's being nominated, then I don't understand. Like, the language of the music doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Korean, Japanese, English. It doesn't matter what it is, right? It could be French. I don't care. German. I don't care. Whatever it is, right? Every artist and every voice and every lyric has a meaning, and the connection of the song, you can make that connection no matter what the language is. The barriers are meant to be broken, and I don't understand why people are so satisfied with just being like, oh, well, it's the Grammys, we shouldn't expect it. No, that's never been the MO for people like Blackpink, for people like BTS, for any big group. It's never been, oh, we're just gonna be satisfied with being where we are. No, they're trying to break barriers. They're trying to kick down doors. And I think that, like, it's gonna happen. And it's already happening with award shows, with, late night TV shows, with commercials, with brand deals. Like, they're all over the place. And don't get discouraged. It's going to happen. And people are like, oh, I'm bookmarking your tweets because, next year when Blackpink isn't nominated. I'm like, why are you being so negative? Why can't we be positive? Why can't we look to next year and say they're going to do it? They're going to be nominated. And I'm telling you this on video right now, so clip this if you want. Blackpink will be Grammy nominated in 2021. They will be Grammy nominated. They will win a Grammy in 2022, because that's when the award show will happen. They'll have the nominations in 2021, and they will win the award in 2022. You can take that clip, you can clip it, you can save it, you can do whatever you want, but that's going to happen. And I wish BTS all the best with Dynamite. I hope they win. I really do. I hope that they win in their categories, because it's a win for K-pop. It's a win for all of K-pop, not just BTS. It's a win for all of K-pop. And that's important. Those guys are doing their thing. Blackpink is doing their thing. And collectively, they're trying to show people that this music is for everybody. This music is for anybody to listen to. Guys, like, look at me. I'm just a Canadian guy that didn't know what K-pop was like 2 years ago. and now it's on my wall. I talk about it on YouTube. It's insane. But anyways, I just want people to understand that there's a bigger purpose, and everybody's time comes at the right time, and it's not the right time right now for Blackpink. Next year will be their time for the Grammys, and they're going to win. They're going to win an award. It could be Best New Artist. It could be a pop song. Like when I said, oh, they're going to dominate next year, people were like, oh, well, BTS didn't win for this and this group didn't win for this. It's like, guys, I hope they win too. Like, I hope BTS is nominated for Album of the Year next year too. Like, I don't care. I want these people to succeed. Why knock down other people to lift up your own? That doesn't make sense. You gotta be good with everybody. You gotta be fair, and you gotta be respectful to everybody. And I'm a fan. I want everybody to be successful. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that their time is gonna come, and I'm gonna choose to be positive. I'm gonna choose to be a Blink and be supportive, and hopefully you guys choose that as well. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Could happen, it might not, but I'm still going to be positive. So I love and appreciate you guys as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video or reaction. Peace.